And I'm back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So, while I'm at it, I should save. Next time I save, I should save over this, because I'm not going to need it for a while. Just as a matter of course, because you never know when stuff is going to fuck up on my... Because I've had instances in, like, Final Fantasy X where, and Ys or Persona where stuff hasn't loaded properly and whatever. So, anyway, or if you accidentally save over, that's why you do double saves. Anyway, today we're doing a new case. Case 1-3. This is where the game starts to get the meat of the matter. Anybody who's played this game knows that there's a character in this and other parts of other games where, let's just say, she's memorable. And her voice is memorable. So memorable, in fact, that IA will never be able to do it justice. But I have an idea of what I want to sound like in an attempt to keep my voice stable while I'm trying to go through all these fucking cutscenes, but also give her something different. Because the alternative would have been my original interpretation, and I'll go through what my original interpretation was when we get there. And you'll see why I wanted to change it up. But anyway, let's get to Turnabout Samurai. You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai! Wait, it's going automatically? Nope, can't really voice act this bit. Yeah, it's doing the Final Fantasy IX play thing. You can't say that in a kid's show. I guess you can. Maybe if it's a Y7. Do they still have Y7s in children's shows that are like PG but not PG? Because I know Gargoyles used to be Y7. That's how they got away with people falling off buildings and bleeding and shit. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Stop waving that broom around! Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you're watching? Nick! You mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV show. Young? Like, how young we talking? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey! I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey! Don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa. I'm only 24. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When I asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1! I really worry about kids these days. Also, get used to Phoenix being very fucking snarky. Not in every investigation, but he's very snarky when he's doing inner monologues. And when he's talking with Maya specifically. Gramps, well, Steel Samurai's over. Guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for the time, but nobody paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. So how am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big clients just around the corner. Couple days later. It's not my alarm. Hello? Miss Phoenix? Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! He got arrested! Wait, huh? The guy on the show? Yeah! They're saying he killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah! On TV! Yeah, on TV. No! I mean in real life! He skewered a villain with a spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Come on, just come to the office! Come on, Nick! Ugh. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in a popular kids' TV show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who was known as the villain to play the evil magistrate. His body was found inside the evil magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through his body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and are to investigate further. This has to be a joke. No! It's a nightmare! Steel Samurai's over! The world is over! Huh? Yes, Wright and Co. law offices. What? Hey, Nick! It's Steel Samurai! What? Yes? We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick! Go where? They have him in custody! So what? So I've decided this will be our first case! When she looks like that, you kinda have to go. And especially since we're probably eating instant ramen or burgers all day, we kinda need the money. Alright, this guy shouldn't be too bad. Ugh. Ah! What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is this guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it! Murder! At least once, maybe twice! What are you saying? Yes? Is something wrong? No! This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Wait, oh, no. No, it's okay. It's the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai, with that mask, I decided I'd never show my face in public till the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. I got a face for radio. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams, huh? I wonder what they think of him now. See, again, like, he can be gruff, but I'm trying not to gruff up my voice too badly because I have to do this. You'll see this when we get to the next character. Anyway, Nick, he's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it! Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yeah, of course. It seems like only yesterday, 'cause it was, actually. The cast came down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action scenes at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled at 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered, the evil magistrate was lying in a crumpled heap on the set. Yeah, they took off his mask and discovered it was Jack. He's dead! He'd been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Yeah, it's a long spear that I use as a weapon. Maybe you could explain what the Steel Samurai is? Nick! How could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of... Wow, she's ripping up both the character and myself. What's new to this? No, it's alright. Stu Samurai's the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, never really defeats them. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Probably the same people who didn't trust that this would have been a good enough thing to be based in actual Tokyo. Like the old DS translation. I'm never not gonna bring that up. Because this is apparently California, but this is absolutely Japan. Now, where were you the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes. Rehearsal was to begin at 9 or 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. And when I woke up, it was after 5. I was late. I hurried to the studio and everyone was shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he's sleeping? Some action hero. What'll the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. Now I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 yes for autographs. Well, here goes nothing. Wow! So this is where they make the show! Awesome! Aren't you excited? Oh god. So, how do I put this? I played this first game on Twitch a couple years ago. And in my infinite wisdom and stupidity, I decided to go full Roz from Monsters, Inc. What are you doing here, Wazowski? Every line I spoke, I coughed. I thought it was a good idea, but every time I go, I would cough because it would be way too much. So, my hope is to try something more like a disgruntled mom, disgruntled New Jersey mom, or Sheila Broflovsky from South Park, and we'll see what happens. Whether that comes out of me, I don't know. But I hope you can understand that there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to maintain a screaming voice for this lady. And you'll see why. But let's have some fun. You want in, you gotta go through me! Sorry. We're lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Yeah, gawkers. Sightseers and tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident. Came snooping around. Youth today. Something horrible happens. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, do you lawyers not? Oh, God. Nope. Hippie clothes. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. Dude! Hey! Listen when you're spoken to. Youths today. But yes, now you can see why I'm trying not to scream. We'd be at this all day. So, what do you do here at the studio? At Global Studios, we make sure children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... no, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between stars here, I'm afraid. Place has really gone downhill, you know. About 10 years ago, this was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star there. Yes, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy! The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material, because it's like, I'm more New York / New Jersey with her than I am with Gumshoe. It makes no sense. I guess it's just the shrillness, but I'm trying to go up and down with her voice a little bit. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material, if you know what I'm saying. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's no bad kid, but don't be fooled! You wouldn't want him to silver screen without it. Believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he's a steel samurai, and it was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack. We don't know. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? 'Cause I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? Oh, kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer would live in as many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing as dynamite samurai. Should I have heard that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain of a children's program. What's more, I'd heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer? Now, I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 to 5 when they found the body. And the studio where the murder took place is to the left. So you want to go in the studio, you gotta pass by me. The only person who went there from 1 to 2:30 was when the murder took place. And that person was that person was Mr. Powers? Yes! As I saw him. But Mr. Powers was saying he was sleeping. Oh, I'm sure he'd say that. He's no fool. But he was the only person who walked by. He's the killer, and you could bet your biscuits. You could bet your biscuits? Yep, I don't. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home, little boy? There's nothing to see here. Go on, go home. Actually, we're hearing Mr. Powers' request. Oh, really? Eh? I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, huh? And maybe I'll let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place. Crap. But yeah, now you know why I'm trying not to overstretch myself, because it's hard enough as it is. So how was the studio? They think I did it, didn't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. Worse, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything, are you? What? No! I'd never do that. Earlier you said you were sleeping in your dressing room? Yeah, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you during the day. She says you were heading towards the crime scene. What? Well, that's not possible. I don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. If you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. But I swear on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe that security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? Doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate. Oh, that lady? She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking. Well, yeah, she said the same thing to me, too. Take off that mask were her words, I think. She sucks up to all the bigwigs in the studio. But let her see you stumble once, she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write a letter of formally requesting representation? Well, of course I could. Alright. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request. Eh? Yeah, I recognize that bold, childish scrawl. That was my kid back then. To think he would entrust the fate of youth. Such a reliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you can pass. But only left, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one's allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There are maps of the security guard station. Huh. Not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! You bastards! Can't do a voice properly to save your lives, you fuckers! Anyway, I did the best I could, and I'll live with New Jersey Turnpike security guard toll booth lady as my defining feature. Whatever works. See you guys next time.